What's up everyone, Danny Lyman back with another CSR2 video. Today we are going to be checking out the RingBrothers Tusk. We're going to be doing a stage 6 maxed out shift and tune, stage 5 shift and tune live racing setup, and we're going to do a review on the car as well and let you know if this thing is any good. Let's go ahead and start off with the maxed out shift and tune, and a huge shout out to YouTuber Nitro for CSR. Today we're recording on the content account, so thank you to Nitro for access to this so we can show you all about these cars and let you know if they're worth your time. But when you have this car 100% maxed out, put your nitrous all the way to the right, put your final drive all the way to the left at 2.0, and throw your tire down there on 8 psi. And that is going to give us a 6.983 on the dyno time. So that's a really good dyno time. Unfortunately, this is another one of those kickback cars. So what you want to do is let go of the gas just a little bit before the car launches. The needle is going to kick back to like 1,000 RPMs. Shortly after that, shift into second, hit your nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line, just like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And honestly, I get really tired of these cars with the kickback. I really do not like these cars with the kickback. They're making cars that people don't like to drive, and I don't like that very much at all, but there we got a 6.885. It doesn't really seem that hard to get the car to kick back, but it does have the kickback. So it is what it is, I guess. Let's fit this thing to stage 5 parts only and do the stage 5 shift and tune. All right, without even tuning it yet, and we might not have to, we have over 2060 Evo on stage 5 parts. That's a good sign. So the good news is stage 5 and stage 6 have the same exact tune, so nitrous all the way to the right for stage 5, final drive 2.0, and tires 8 psi. Same old stuff right there, right? No change from stage 5 to stage 6, so that does make it easy for somebody trying to tune the car. So we got a dyno time of an 8.735, which really isn't that bad. So to drive it, we're pretty much going to do the same exact thing. What we want to do is let go of the gas right before the car launches. The needle is going to kick back. As soon as it kicks back, second and nitrous, and then all the shifts right before the red line. So let's go do it to it. Let's go do it to it. 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, we did not get the kickback, so we're going to have to rerun that one. Let's see what it runs without the kickback, guys. Let's see what it runs without the kickback. There we got about an 8.5. Now, the last run, I actually did get the kickback, so we're actually going to compare those two when the stats pop up. So that was an 8.620. That was an 8.586. So it runs just a little bit faster when you do get the kickback. Not much, but enough faster to make a difference. I really dislike these kickback cars, but let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Did not get it again, guys and gals. We did not get it again, so it may be a little trickier to get it on stage 5 than stage 6. Let's see what we ran that time. Let's just compare these times. See, this is why I don't like these cars. You got to get your launch just right. 6.660. That one was slower, but you got to get your launch just perfect for that kickback. And that's a major pain in my backside. All right, that didn't rhyme. It sounded good on paper, but it wasn't good in the long run. So 3, 2, 1, go. What the crap, man? I don't understand why I'm not getting it now. So the first run I did, I got the kickback no problem. See, this is exactly why I hate these cars, because when you're trying to get the kickback, it doesn't always work. All right, that was a really bad run. Let's try this again. This is kind of a nightmare. I guess I'm letting go of the gas a little bit too soon. I mean, I think you got to let go like a split second before the car launches. So 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you got to let go like right before launch. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much the deal right there. You're going to get in the 0.5s, which is beating the dyno time by a pretty nice amount. So that's kind of a good thing. It does beat dyno by a decent amount on stage 5. They were getting 8.594, and we had the dyno of an 8.7. So that's pretty decent on dyno beating. All right, now we're going to set this up for a low performance point high evo tune where we only need a couple of parts. These are generally good for live racing and sometimes beating the dyno time. So what we want to do is fit a lot of the parts back to stock and then just upgrade the tunable parts. So if we start with our engine, we are going to put our engine on stock, refit the turbo to stock, refit the intake to stock, refit the nitrous to stage 2, refit the body to stock, put the tires on stage 3 and the transmission on stage 4. So put your nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.97 and tire pressure 8 psi, and that puts us right in the 11.8 lobby, right? We're a little bit faster than 11.8, so we want to run the car at 11.8, not faster if we're going to be live racing it. So the good news is we're going to drive it the exact same way, but we do not need the needle to kick back to get a good time on live racing. But same thing, let go of the gas a little bit before number 1. You know, shortly after you launch, shift into second, hit your nitrous, and all the rest of the shifts before the red line. So 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. And that'll run just a little bit faster than the dyno time, so you might want to downshift once or twice if you find yourself running faster than that lobby time, right? We don't want to beat that 11.8 if we're live racing, or the game will push us into the 11.6 lobby, and this car cannot run 11.6 with this particular setup. So it'll start losing if you get pushed in the 11.6 lobby. But if you can keep the car in the 11.8 lobby, then it should win a pretty nice amount of live races with this setup, unless it's one of those weird cars. Now on this account, I can't actually take this into live racing to test it, but on paper, it looks like it's going to be a very good live racer. So now we're going to do a little review on this car, and as you can tell, it's got a great live racing setup. So if I win this car out of the showdown, right now this is a showdown prize. So if I'm lucky enough to get this one, I'm just going to set it up for the live racing setup, and I'm probably not going to upgrade it any further just because, hey, I like live racing cars, right? I like the low performance point, high evo live racers. Those are my favorite, and this should be really good at that. Now, when it comes to overall performance, this car seems to be performing pretty decent. The top speed could be a little higher. I mean, it's got ridiculous top speed, but not compared to some of the cars in the game. The acceleration seems different. Let's go check out these stats, and let's go check out the stats when it's maxed out. So the top speed is about 359 miles per hour. We got 0 to 60 in 0.6-ish, 0 to 100 in about 1.000004. All right, I said that a little wrong, but that's okay. I mean, it looks good on paper, right? All the stats look really good. The car performs really well, so as long as you don't mind the kickback on the launch, this is a great car. If you don't like the kickback on the launch, then you're going to hate driving this because, well, they made another kickback car. And as you can see, it was a major pain in the butt to get that kickback when I was doing it on stage 5. It's a little bit easier on stage 6, I think, but it's still a pain in the butt. You got to make sure you launch just like that much before the car launches, right? So right before it gets to 3, 2, 1, right before go, I mean, that much before go is when you let go of the gas, because if you let go a little bit too soon, it doesn't seem to get the kickback. It's a big pain. It's a big giant pain. But at the end of the day, this is a really cool car. It's got good stats. It should be a great low performance point high evo car. I mean, it's just got a lot of stuff going for it if you don't mind it having the needle kickback. So, you know, it's kind of, it is what it is, I suppose, on that one. You either like that or you don't. So that's up to you. I can't tell you whether you like that or not, but if you do, sweet. If you don't, then that sucks. But I think that's going to wrap the video up for the day. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe for more CSR2 content. If you drop down the video's description or the pinned comment, you'll see a bunch of important game news. You'll see links to ways to help support the channel, some Amazon links to get some really awesome stuff, from microphones, lightings, camera stuff to make your room look cool, kitchen stuff, you name it, lots of cool stuff. And yeah, catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys big time, and huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you for the extra support. I appreciate all of you a lot. Have a wonderful day. Lightning out. See ya.